Hey everyone, I'm Kirsten Sinclair and I am a business mindset and clarity coach for heart-centered women who are healers and change makers and really want to make a difference in the world by shining their light and sharing their message and just doing their thing. Their thing being something that will have a positive impact on the world, on the people in it, on the animals in it, in whatever way. In my Facebook group, which is #HealingSparks, if you want to come and find us, which is an awesome group of international women who are all on the same page, all have the same goals in life. I posted a poll in there to see where people were feeling a little stuck with regards to sharing their message, to creating their online healing business. And one of the things that was brought up was how to promise a healing. And I thought this was really interesting and it's something I want to address. So thank you, Barbara, who mentioned it in the first place. So I have a background in healing myself. I'm a reflexologist. I do distance healing, energy healing. I do Indian head massage, and on a more scientific level, I'm a podiatrist as well. So I totally understand how difficult it is when you have people coming to you who have expectations of the treatment that they're going to receive, expectations of what they would like the outcome to be, and it's sometimes you need to address that because their expectations are off the mark, or maybe they're too high, or they're expecting a miracle. And I'm not ruling out a miracle, but that doesn't always happen. So first of all, I think the key to this, how to promise something, as Barbara said, she knows that her healings will work. She knows that there will be a result for that person. It's just that the result might not be exactly what that person had in mind. There might be something else that needs to heal first before the thing that they're looking for healing for can be healed itself. So number one, be honest about this from the outset. If you have a website or a Facebook page, in your description, in your treatment description, say that. Say, that something will happen. You will feel a benefit from this. It might not initially be the benefit that you were looking for, but there will be something, there will be an improvement on some level in your life. When you speak with them, when you're booking the appointments, when you're sharing emails, ask them. You could have a questionnaire asking them, what do they expect from this treatment? What do they hope the outcome from this treatment is going to be? And when you get their answers, if their answers are not realistic, or if they've set the bar too high, you can address that with them. That is their opportunity to hear the truth. That's your opportunity to share with them what the likely outcome is going to be, how it's going to affect them. So then if they choose to go ahead with the treatment, you both know where you stand, and that takes the pressure off of you, and you've covered your back because you've been honest with them as well. Explain to them that in healing treatments, whether they be energetic, hands-on, whatever, that there might be something that needs to be addressed before the issue that they would like help with. So I'm going to use myself as an example with this. I went to get a Reiki treatment years and years ago, because I had a pain between my shoulder blades, and I went to get a Reiki treatment for that. Now the Reiki treatment did nothing for the pain between my shoulder blades, which was disappointing, but I realised that after the treatment, I had pain in the front of my shoulders as well, and I had tried various things for that, but I realised about a week or so later after that treatment that the pain in the front of my shoulders was gone. So the Reiki treatment didn't heal what I was looking for, but it did heal something else. And for whatever reason, I can't remember now, perhaps because I had baby, I didn't go back for a second treatment. But maybe if I had, it would have addressed the pain between my shoulder blades. So again, honesty, explain that to people from the start. You can explain to your clients as well that some things work for some people and they might, sorry, I'm struggling to get my throat clear today. They work for some people, but they might not work for others. And that's what I always say to my clients: you've got nothing to lose by trying it. You know, it's not like you're putting chemicals into your body, you're not taking a drug or doing anything harmful. Just give it a go. Come in with an open mind, give it a go, and see how it affects you. As far as subsequent treatments go, personally, I never say to someone that you must come back. I do soft tissue massage in my podiatry, for example. I always say to them that a course of treatment is 4 treatments, and that's once a week over a period of 4 weeks. And I say to them, you know, see how it feels after today. If you would like to take me up on your next 3 treatments, then you can contact me in a couple of days when you've been able to see if this has helped you or not, or if you feel like you would like to give it another go. This leaves it in the patient's hands, because I don't want to feel like I am coercing them into booking those 4 treatments. I am not into taking people's money for no gain. I want them to be benefiting from my treatment. I don't want them to be coming along because I've made them to. What I find very often is that once I've explained the treatments to them and how it works, that they will decide there and then that they just want to book in those next 4 treatments. And I always say to them, if you've had 2 or 3 treatments and you decide that you don't want to have your final one, that's okay. It's totally up to you. So maybe that's something that you could adopt in your business as well. You know, explain to them what a course of treatments would be, what the benefits of that course would be, and then leave it in the hands of your clients as to decide whether or not they want to take you up on that course. I believe that transparency and honesty is everything. It means that everybody knows where they stand. It's so important to maintain that honesty throughout, you know, and when I say throughout, I mean from your client's very first contact with you. So everything that you say on your website or when you speak to them on the phone, everything that you say during your treatment, you know, before you've started, after you've finished your treatment, and then in your follow-up as well, you know, just be honest. Make no false promises, because that doesn't serve your client and it doesn't serve you either. It's putting so much stress on you if you have said, oh, this will guarantee this outcome for you. It won't, you know, and tell them that. They might get there in the end, but they might need a lot of treatments to get there. They might need to combine treatments to get the outcome that they are looking for. And just, you know, just discuss that with them. That's part of the service that you offer your clients. It's so important. When you've done that, people can then make an educated decision. So they're not coming in blindly led by promises that aren't true. They can decide whether or not they want to go ahead with that treatment. Everybody knows where they stand. Your clients can't be disappointed if they don't get the outcome they're looking for, because you've explained to them what the potential outcomes might be, and helping them to understand that is part of the process. Another thing that you could do is to think about having a contract before you work with your clients. Have something drawn up where you state everything I've talked about. You know, you state what will happen during the treatments, what the outcomes might be. You reiterate that you've had this conversation with them. You can ask them to confirm that you've had that conversation with them. This covers your back, it covers their back. In business, it's just good practice to have a contract that people can sign so that everybody knows where they stand, your back's covered. We as healers don't like to have to do these things, but I recommend that you do it as part of your business, and once you've started the practice, it will get easier to say, I'm just going to send you over this contract, all business-like, but yeah, it's a safe thing to do. So Barbara, I hope that has addressed your question, and I hope it's helped some others as well. If you have any questions, you know, if anything's popped into your mind throughout this video, please ask it below. Just comment below and I'll do my best to answer it for you. Have a super day and I'll see you soon. Bye.